Good evening. I'm Mason Owens, and tonight I'm going to tell you the story of the worst pain that I've ever felt. And I have to preface this with the fact about me so you can get to know me. I'm a pussy. Dare I say a quivering pussy. So this might not even be that bad. And like I said, pussy. So the worst pain I've ever felt was this giant pimple I got one time on my butt. Yes, on my butt. It was like a tiny robin's egg, nestled right there in between my ass cheeks. It's like a Venn diagram if the only thing the two categories had in common was that they fucking hated me. It hurt so bad that I was convinced I was growing a clone of Kellyanne Conway on my moneymaker. It hurt a lot. And after about a week, I was finally like, I should get this checked out. You can only convince yourself that a mosquito flew down your ass crack for so long. And so I started making my way down to the clinic, and obviously I can't walk right. It's kind of a limp shuffle. It has a rhythm to it. It's like if you're going up a flight of stairs carrying groceries in between your ass cheeks, but you've also shit yourself. It took a long time, and I got tired. I'm tired, and I get in there, and I go to the computer. I type in my name, Mason Owens, hair, brown, age 21, ailment, giant butt orifice from the fourth lowest circle of the underworld. Wasn't there. Or actually, there was a category for butt stuff. I had to scroll all the way down to the bottom to get to butt stuff. As usual, right, gentlemen? Sorry. And I finally get there, and there's no subcategory for pimples. So that's cool. I had to write it in the other section. And there was a few questions at the end that I guess I triggered a mental health alert. I was simply being honest. They asked, how are you? Do you feel in distress? Do you need help? And I said, yes, and fucking help me now, please, yes. So, I finally get to the examination room after talking to the mandatory counselor. Wasn't the first time I had to do that in my life. I finally get to this examination table, and I'm face down. Spread eagle. Now, this isn't the first time I've been in this position, but it was definitely the first time I wasn't happy with that. And as I'm laying there like a chubby middle-aged man who's just gotten arrested for indecent exposure on the 4th of July, the door opens, and immediately I am feeling two things. I feel that I should have laid down with my face facing the door. And two, with the very nurse-looking nurse, is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my entire life. She was a gorgeous, tall, golden-haired Disney princess that didn't belong in this place of darkness that this room was about to become a cursed place. And so I'm trying to take in the fact that the absolute hottest girl I've ever seen is walking right in front of me, looking at me butt first. She's not looking at me butt first. If she was looking at me butt first, I wouldn't be, freaking out like this. But I'm freaking out. I try to calm myself down. I'm like, she's on the tail end of her education. She doesn't want to be here any more than you. We're just going to take a look at your tail end. We're all going to, take our tail ends out of here, right? So I'm trying to calm myself down. It's kind of working. I'm trying to, ignore the fact that she looks like Margot Robbie and Anna Kendrick did the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z, Fusion hats. That was really stupid, and I apologize. I don't apologize, actually. I take that back. Fuck you guys. That was gold jittery. But I realize that the nurse is talking to the goddess that, I just witnessed the birth of Venus through this door, and we're about to witness the birth of Hades through my ass. I finally tune back into reality out of my Greek god-based nightmare escape, and I hear one sentence. "No, Sabrina, do you want to do it? I think you're ready." A drop-dead, gorgeous 24-year-old medical student was going to pop a baseball-sized pimple from the fourth lowest hellscape known to the multiverse. Sent here to torment me for some sin I'll never know. This torment she was part of. She was the one to pop the pimple, and my thoughts went from calming thoughts to mostly white noise and, oh God, why are your hands so cold? Curse those beautiful icy fingers. My butt wasn't the only thing that was drained that day. I was also drained of my dignity. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the worst pain I've ever felt. Thank you very much. I'm Mason Owens.